Hey, this is Grayson, getting ready to start my 2025 through hike. The lovely Mrs. Grayson has been dropping me off here at Fox Creek Trailhead. This is a place that seemed to be a good place to start. So I'll start with sort of an easy day, and we'll see what happens. It's gorgeous, a lot of rhododendron. There is some hurricane damage through this area, so we're going to see what it looks like as we hike along. Well, today's objective is to hike up and over Furnace Mountain, which is what we're up and over. I've done this hike with my sons a couple of years ago. It's not too bad of an elevation gain. Probably a good starting out day. I'm feeling a little apprehensive about my conditioning and how far I can go. So I know there's a campsite about 7 miles from the start. So the goal is to get up over Hurricane Mountain and get those 7 miles clicked off, and we'll see from there. There is a shelter at 10, which should also have water. There's another water source to it, a parking area, but they recommend that you don't drink it. So even though I have filtering and some good things, I'm not sure I'm going to do it. But that has turned out to be an absolutely gorgeous day. Started out this morning from the hotel. It was overcast, gray, kind of breezy, and I actually just loading up in the car got pretty chilled. But now that I'm climbing, I'm warm. Guess the moral of the story is, with hikers, there's always a way to get warm. Let's just keep moving. If you wake up and it's cold, hike. Hopefully that won't be the problem. I've got my 3-season gear here, so the temperatures we're expecting this week should be no problemo for the gear I have, but you never know. Nature throws you curves. We're going for 7 or 8 today, and if we feel really good, we'll push a little harder. It'd be great to get in 10, but I haven't worked on my pack legs because the last couple of months I've been trying to get recovery from a minor knee surgery to trim my meniscus, and my knee just wouldn't let me do it. So I'm doing it the hard way, which is conditioning by hiking. So my goal is to start out and not blow myself up too early, and then I'm hoping by week 2 or 3 that the conditioning will improve and I'll be able to put in some longer miles, shooting toward 12 to 15. That really helps the logistics, and it helps you gobble up some trail. So, well, made it up Old Furnace Mountain, about ready to go down the other side. So this is, you can see a little bit what I have, view in the background. First big climb on the trail. Made it up and over. Looks like I have a bit of a rocky descent, but I might take a little break up here and chill. So here we come to a section of Hurricane Helene damage. Look at all the stuff that's been cut out of the trail. I would just say super big kudos to the trail maintainers. There just would be no way to get through this snarl of stuff. This is right here is just would have been a jumbly maze. So there are regular volunteers with the different Appalachian Trail clubs that come in after events like hurricanes like this and clean up the trail, and they have done a monstrously wonderful job here to clean this out so I could just walk right through without any problems. The ATC, the lady that was kind of giving me the little introduction to the Appalachian Trail, told us that the section I was starting to hike in had blowdowns and root divots in it, and that we had to go like 50, 60, maybe 100 miles north to get out of that. So I had to decide whether I wanted to change my starting location, and actually I decided not to, and the trail has been wonderful. So far I've had 2 root divots and 2 blowdowns that I had to crawl over. The rest of the time I've just been able to walk on really clean trail. So again, kudos to the trail maintainers. It's really been a great first day. Well, I'll give you a little wrap up of day 1 on the Appalachian Trail. So I started out this morning and climbed over Hurricane Mountain, and I hiked 8 miles today, which is a good first day with a loaded pack. I'm in camp now, got my hammock set up, done all my camp chores, made my meal for the evening, and I am just chillaxing here and editing a video. Went from 512.4 to 520.8, I believe. Anyway, that's where we're parked. So it's been a good day. Met a couple other hikers today. They were going beyond where I'm going. It was just good to get on the trail and get moving and get a day under my belt. I had a lot of apprehension this morning. I don't know if it was the nerves or whatever, but I think anytime you start an undertaking of something of really big magnitude, at least for me, it kind of was a bit of a stressor. So it's good to be on the trail, have a day in, have eaten all my food, gotten everything set up. I have much to learn about how to get my setup done efficiently, but I've set myself up in the morning so that I don't have to filter water or anything like that in the morning. I can just make breakfast, pack up, and get rolling out of here. I haven't looked at my guidebook, but I'm going to try to do probably another 8 miles tomorrow. If I can just keep doing 8s here for the first week, I should get my legs under me. So right now I'm just enjoying the comfort of laying in a hammock. So that'll be all signing off for tonight, day 1, Appalachian Trail hike at Grayson.